Hey, what's up, everybody? You're watching The Hot Zone. I'm your girl, Dantee. And today in The Hot Zone, we have Lamon Archey. Lamon Archey is originally from Days of Our Lives, but we're getting to know him for his new character, Dangelo, in All American. Stay tuned.
Y'all gonna see a lot of me. Ain't nothing gonna change, except for the color of your jersey. You turned your back on me.
I raised the GPA requirement for athletic participation this year. Good luck scraping your team together.
Hey, everyone, I'm Dantee, and I have Lamon from season 3 of All American. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, hanging in there. I'm blessed to have made it through 2020 and here for 2021.
Yes, me too. So I just want to jump right into it. Unfortunately, the late Kobe Bryant's anniversary is coming up, and he was an All American, and you are going to be on All American season 3. What do you think it takes to be an All American, from mindset, spirituality, athleticism?
To be you know what, I feel what's most important right now is being able to give to others. And I mean, really, that's what it's all about, doing for other people. And I feel, that to me is number one on the list of being an All-American, is just being able to do for other people.
I love that response because I think that's exactly what Kobe Bryant did. So coming from a hit longevity show like Days of Our Lives, and now you're jumping into a new hit show, All American, what attracts you to roles and shows like that? Because you know how to pick them.
Yeah. You know what? On All American, as it is right now, I'm playing the villain. So that definitely attracted me, as opposed to Days of Our Lives, where I'm like cookie cutter good guy. So, this was definitely something that, I was looking forward to, and every time, I'm waiting to, receive a script just so I can see, what, kind of, backhandedness he's up to
The
next.
horns come out.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the things that, I like. I like playing the villain, even though, I'm sure the fans are going to be all, upset and on social media, tearing D'Angelo Carter down, but it's fun. It's just so fun to do.
And that's so funny. The reason I got so excited, because my next question was, I think that D'Angelo is going to be the villain. And very often villains in shows, they feel like they're doing it for the best. And I know the character's main goal is to make it a magnet school, gentrification. So how do you personally feel about gentrification? Gentrification is a very sticky topic, but how do you feel
Yes.
about it?
Well, you know what? I am all for making a not so good neighborhood better.
Mhm.
And I would agree, or I would think that pretty much everyone would be in that same boat. But I think there's right ways and there's wrong way to do it. I think the best way to do it is you have people from that neighborhood actually put money back into that neighborhood, as opposed to going out and completely changing everything and then moving the residents and people who have grown up there and have lived there for so many years and pushing them out. I don't think that's the right way to do it. Of course, D'Angelo would probably say something completely opposite. That's where we differ for sure. But there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. D'Angelo is, he chooses the wrong way.
And how do you feel about your Days of Our Lives fans? Now they'll probably be trickling over to see what you're doing in All American. How do you hope they'll react to that?
You know what? They'll see me, in a different light. Like I said, it's a completely different character than what they're used to at Days. So, I think it's something that they'll enjoy. I definitely think it's something that they'll enjoy, and hopefully, they'll like the show, and keep in tune and follow the show just as well as the people that have been watching All American for the past 2 seasons have.
Right. Are
Sorry,
there
my dog, she's a little bit of a nutcase. She follows squirrels that are outside and everything. Chill.
I heard her growling and I'm like, perfect audio for the villain right now. No
Yeah.
worries.
That's the guard dog right here.
I see. Are there any similarities or polar opposites between you, Lamon, and your character, D'Angelo?
You know what? I'm still learning a lot about him. There's still a lot more to learn. Um, you know what? I would say he's probably a little more bold than I am. last time we saw him season 2, he literally chose to walk into the fundraiser to counteract what he's trying to propose and make happen. Which that, that took some cojones to just walk in there, and do that. And then on top of that, literally speak to everyone in the room and tell them that everything they are fighting for isn't going to happen. So he's definitely more bold than I am. I don't think I would have been able to confront everyone in that type of manner, and also in that type of scenery as well.
Yeah, it's true. Because when I saw you actually get into season 2, I was like, oh, who is this man? Like, they just really, that was a perfect entrance, I feel like, to really get to feel what you're going to bring into season 3. And the fact that you said you're still unlearning him, that makes me happy, because I mean, there's more unpacking to the character, which I'm
Definitely.
going to assume hopefully you'll be in season 4, if there is a season 4 then.
Yeah,
Um,
hopefully.
yeah, me too. Are there any exclusives that you can give us in the hot zone? I know you got to probably keep a job, not too much you can share, but just a little bit.
Phew, you know what? I'm a little more held back because I'm new
Okay.
on All American. If it was days, I kind of, I have more of a feeling of what I can give and what I can't give. On All American, it's tough because I'm so new, and I'm not trying to get fired on my day off.
I get that.
But let's see here. You know what? I'll say this. You'll see him on episode 1, and you'll see him in a new position.
Okay.
He'll definitely be in a new position, but same attitude. So
Rude
and
boy.
he
Rude
has
boy.
there, and I'll also say this: there's some history with him that the fans will not expect, which they will find out on the first episode, which also drives him in his choices. So
Ooh.
I think maybe hopefully that's enough. Hopefully.
I'm excited now because I want to see where this history is linked to, for sure.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Thank you for that.
yeah, for sure.
I know you played football back in the day. So hypothetically, if you were in the NFL right now, what team would you want to play for?
My grandparents were huge 49er fans, still are. My grandmother is. So I would say the 49ers, because I could be sure, I mean, they would watch me if I was on any other team, but I would be sure that not only would they be rooting for me, but they would be diehard fans for the team as well. So I'd say the San Francisco 49ers. I grew up in the Bay Area.
Hey, okay, I
Yeah.
love that. So the fact that you grew up in the Bay Area, I know that All American is more so on Crenshaw, two different
Mm.
areas, but does that bring any touch of home for you, or feeling like connected to that type of inner city feel?
You know what? I grew up in a good neighborhood.
Mhm.
I won't sit here and and say, oh, I had to struggle and things like that. I live with my grandparents. They raised me, and they took really good care of me and my mother. So you know what? That's new to me as well. So it's things that I've kind of got to see from the outside.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. So hopefully that answered your question.
That's a nice response. I like that. I like that. And my last question for you is,
Yeah.
how has COVID affected you on set and off a set? That type of process for filming.
Okay. So on set, it's a completely different world than it was before. I mean, we're continuously wearing a mask
Mm.
or a face shield. Only time we're allowed to take it off is when we're actually shooting. I can't even walk on set without a negative result. They're doing a lot of rapid testing, and then there's testing in between that. So none of that was the same before. So it's completely different. Off the set, again, it's completely different. I spend more time in the house than I do outside. My kids do homeschool, which was extremely tough at the beginning, but they've got a hold of it now. And it's been a roller coaster. But like I said, we're in a new year. we're looking forward to changes, not only changes from the past year, but changes in health, you know, with everyone. So me personally, I feel like we can only go up from here since 2020 was that bad.
Yes, I agree with you on that. Like 2021, I think we would be mentally prepared for it all just because what 2020 put us through. So
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more on that. And congratulations to all of this. You know, not many
Thank
people
you.
could even move and shake during the pandemic. So the fact that you're even getting roles,
Thank you.
congratulations on that. And I can't wait to see what D'Angelo does. I hope I don't dislike you.
You probably will, but it comes with the territory. And I'm looking forward to it too, just as much as the fans. I haven't seen it, so I'm looking forward to January 18th to the season premiere myself.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for being in the hot zone.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. What's up, everybody? This is Lamon Archey, and you are watching The Hot Zone.